Here at Wilton, we've been noticing a lot of sweet treats that are actually a mashup of two different treats. Here we have banana walnut French toast cupcakes. I'll be showing you how to make these easy treats today. To get started, you'll go ahead and candy 1 cup of walnuts with 2 tablespoons of maple syrup. You want to make sure that they're completely cooled before proceeding. Directions are down below. Next, go ahead and mix together your dry ingredients. We have 2 3/4 cups of all-purpose flour, 1 1/2 teaspoons of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Next, we'll get started mixing our wet ingredients. Here I have 1 cup of unsalted butter, which has been softened. You want to make sure that it's at room temperature, but not melted. I also have 1 cup of granulated sugar, and 3/4 cup of light brown sugar, which has been firmly packed into the measuring cups. Go ahead and mix this on medium speed until it's light and fluffy. If you don't have a stand mixer, a hand mixer will work just fine. Just make sure you're using the paddle attachment, not the whisk. Next, we'll add our 3 eggs, 3 ripe bananas that have been mashed. I like to go ahead and take my bananas that are looking a little sad at the end of the week and throw them in the freezer until I'm ready to bake with them. And also 1 1/2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Mix this until it's thoroughly combined. Next, we're going to add our flour mixture alternately with the sour cream. So just go ahead and add about half of your flour mixture. And mix until it's combined. You want to mix until they're combined, but you want to be sure not to overmix or you'll end up with a tough cupcake. Next, I'm adding my sour cream. Go ahead and scrape down your bowl to make sure that everything gets combined evenly. And add your remaining flour. Next, we're going to stir in 3/4 cup of our candied walnuts. We'll be saving the rest of them to top the cupcakes. This batter is actually a little bit thicker than a normal cupcake batter. It's a lot more like a banana bread. I'm using a square muffin pan with square liners. You can use round ones too, but you'll want to adjust your baking time down slightly. Now that these have been filled, I'm going to go ahead and bake them in a 350-degree oven for 20 to 25 minutes or until a toothpick inserted in the center comes out clean. My cupcakes have come out of the oven, and while they're cooling, I'm going to go ahead and make the icing. Here I have 2 packages of softened cream cheese. Again, it's important to make sure it's at room temperature but not melted. I also have 1 stick of butter, 1/2 cup, that's been softened. And I'm going to beat these together on medium speed until they're creamy. Go ahead and scrape down your bowl as necessary and add 1/4 teaspoon of imitation maple extract and your 3 cups of confectioner sugar, 1 cup at a time. Scraping down your bowl is important to make sure that everything gets thoroughly combined. Now that my icing is nice and smooth, it's time to go ahead and decorate the cooled cupcakes. I'm using a bag fitted with a 1M tip to make a simple zigzag on top, but you can also just go ahead and spatula ice them if you like. I'm just piping a really simple zigzag motion on top of the cupcakes. I'm going to go ahead and finish off these cupcakes by sprinkling them with our remaining 1/4 cup of candied walnuts. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to put them down below. And for more great recipes, please visit wilton.com.